Hey guys, welcome back. I'm stoked today because my favorite guitarist of all time, Misha Mansoor of Periphery, has released his own plugin with Neural DSP called Archetype Misha Mansoor X. For those of you guys who knew Misha Mansoor is, you guys definitely know. But if you guys don't know, go ahead and check out this clip and you'll find out. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. I have for you guys today the Archetype Misha Mansoor plugin from Neural DSP. I am very excited about this plugin because probably what you guys could tell in my previous videos, Misha Mansoor is one of my very favorite, for sure top 3 favorite guitarists of all time. I would not be playing guitar or love guitar as much as I do if it weren't for Misha. So when this got announced, I was very excited. So let's go and hop into it. So this is the plugin loaded up by default. It's going to be the middle amp. This appears to be, from what I could hear from the sound, is a 5150 style amp. Misha is very much akin to the 5150 style. His PV Invective is modeled after 5150. But as far as what I could tell when I read up on it, this was kind of a mixture between a 5150 and a Omega Granifier amp. Let me go and just go and play it before I keep babbling. And so yeah, this is the default way it loads up. Very Misha Mansoor. It's got that for sure gent sound that the man pioneered, and he just slapped it into a plugin. Yeah, sounds awesome. I am very much pleased with how this came out. But let me kind of just go through all the amps like I've done in the previous video, and then we'll kind of go through all the fun tidbits, all the effects and everything. So this will be kind of more the clean amp. I couldn't quite, based off my ears, gauge what kind of amp this may have been based off of, but if I were to guess, maybe the clean channel of his PV, maybe a Mesa, not too sure. But let me go ahead and make sure this isn't boosted. I'm gonna turn off these. I'll turn off all the effects for now, just so that way I'm not over complicating the signal. So here's the clean amp. Yeah, it's clean. It's very clean. Has a nice kind of glassy sound to it, but also is kind of full at the same time. But yeah, it sounds really nice. Let me check this voice switch real quick. Try a little more of a single coil sound. I think it's kind of more of like a mid boost. Yeah, kind of boost the mids, kind of sounds more full. I assume this boost is kind of like a drive boost. Yeah, it kind of has a little bit of dirt. Yeah, a little bit of dirt and grit to it. I can dig. Cool, so that's the clean amp. Let's go ahead and jump over to the lead amp. I believe this is supposed to be kind of like a Marshall Plexi, more like Friedman, which is kind of what a lot of Periphery's albums have been based off of, is that Friedman sound. But yeah, here's the lead amp. For sure has that Freemium sound. I like this one a lot. This one has a lot more kind of body to it. It's I mean, I guess the 5150 is kind of what it's known for, is nice and scooped and has that kind of really metal sound. But this one, I like that it's nice and articulate but full. It really caters to the high mids. The demo track I did with this one, Broken Bulb, or Busted Bulb, I called it Busted Bulb, was tracked predominantly with this amp as the main rhythm tone, and then I kind of blended in this one underneath just for additional reinforcement. But yeah, those are the three amps. They have voice switches too, I guess. So same with the clean amp. There's also the voice amp for this, which I think it's kind of like a mid boost, same thing. But let me go ahead and punch that in real quick. So let's put it down. Yeah, so that's kind of like a mid boost. And then let's try the lead amp too. Yeah, that one for sure feels more pushed with that voice switch enabled. Yeah, cool stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the effects. There's a lot. There's a lot of effects, and I try to use all the effects in some way, shape, or form, but there's so many that I couldn't go into, I guess, super detail in each one, especially because how complex some of these effects are. But yeah, let me go ahead and turn these on, and then let's kind of see what they do. So this one is the laser pedal. I think it's cool, just straight up, just gnarly effects. So you get like a whammy kind of thing, like pitch shifting, but there's also these cool kind of envelope filter effects. The lasers, I think, is kind of what was mostly advertised for this as far as what it does. Let me go ahead and just kind of mess with it real quick. Yeah, so I have it on the envelope, which I think it's just more reactive to your playing, but I think most, with me, I automated my stuff, so that way it sounded more appropriate, but you can switch between the pedal and then the envelope if you have a MIDI pedal, but if not, you can go to pedal and just automate the effects in the DAW like I did. But yeah, that's the laser pedal. All these other effects are kind of self-explanatory, just kind of like pitch shifting, but if you do get this plugin, you can kind of just go through, but just for the essence of saving time and kind of going through all these stuff, all the effects, we'll kind of move on. So this one's cool. The glitch, I think, is probably one of my more favorite parts of this plugin. But yeah, let me go and just kind of show you what this sounds like. Cool. Just all vibe. So it kind of like chops up your signal and then kind of randomizes it, hence the glitch part of it. But that's the texturizer. Let me go ahead and go into the other parts here. That's cool. So I guess it kind of matches the rhythm. It's almost like a kind of like a delay, but not really. But it kind of matches the tempo of your DAW, as you can see over here. It just syncs to it. I believe this chaos knob is kind of just like the randomization of the effect. You can go full mix and see what it sounds like if you take the actual dry sound out. That's pretty cool. And it goes, I guess, for just 2 bars, but you can always extend it to 4. Let's try this interfere setting. It really just breaks up your signal. That's cool. Yeah. So the glitch pedal here, yeah, I think is for sure one of my favorites. And then pairing it with stuff like delay, which this is the post effects here. These are really cool. So I'm gonna add some of this on. Get some of the original mix back in here real quick. that's really cool. Yeah, I think the delay and reverb, those really add into this glitch pedal effect. There's this last one here, which is the modulator. Actually go on to the, yeah, so there's a tapping part in the demo that I did for this where it was totally Tony Danza tap dance extravaganza inspired, but it kind of makes use of all these, and you can see it has like the auto, kind of like this here I had the envelope on. But this is kind of what it sounds like, and if you know Tony Danza, this is this will make sense. Yeah, so just crazy noises, but it's cool for kind of like more like panicky moments, which in that last demo, once again, there's a part where it was just like a crazy slide riff, and I thought having this kind of build up underneath it really just creates that cool tension that Tony Danza is really good at doing, just making you feel really uneasy. But yeah, that's what this one does, and as you can see, it's kind of like a chorus flanger. You switch between the two, but you can change all of the aspects about it here. But this is just set to auto, so it's just reactive to your playing. I didn't automate any of this. But yeah, that's my Tony Danza preset here. Yeah, this comes with all of the atypical features of a Neural DSP plugin. So the amps, just all the effects. Really stoked because they now have the Horizon Devices precision drive in here, which not really any plugin I can think of has this, which this overdrive is just goated. It's so good. So I'm glad this is in here. Really good for stuff like 7 strings, which I pretty much almost only play exclusively now. So this really helps with kind of leaning up your tone and not make it sound flubby. Compressor, tape echo, which this is cool. I think this is really nice. Misha had a preset here. Yeah, it's this one here. Okay, let me go and mess this for a second. So cool. Yeah, it's just like a kind of like a little like tape machine, a warble. It's a cool effect. Kind of just cool for, I like it for really mellow passages. I'm kind of like in that, a demo piece. But I usually have this one kind of backed off a little bit, not to where it's super prominent, but it kind of adds that kind of warbly sound, which is cool. I really love this octaver. I just like octavers in general because that's just kind of a sound I've been just really just putting into my tones nowadays, and almost every tone I have that's like a rhythm tone is usually octave affected. So this one's cool. The preset I used for the rhythm actually was the church burner. I kind of messed with it a little bit and made other presets off of it, but the church burner preset from Misha, which is for you guys don't know, it's a free song. But this one is really cool. I love this preset, and then I have it on my my single coil position on my guitar. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, it's not the most articulate for chugs and stuff like that, but for like single note, really just like slamming your strings riffs. I love this preset, and this was used throughout the whole demo as the main rhythm tone. Just so good. But yeah, that's a good example of the octave effect been used, and yeah, I love it. The chaos pedal here is kind of like I want to say like kind of like a fuzz effect, but it's weird because it's really like it's not like low fuzz. It's kind of more like a kind of top end sizzle that it adds, and I like having that on my tones. It just kind of adds this extra bit of like bites to your rhythm tones, and it sounds really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the majority of the plugin, just without the atypical, cab section, all the mics, everything like that. The EQ, yeah, it's just all around really solid plugin. And I know I said this about the Rebea plugin. Oops, sorry, about the Rebea plugin, but after using this, because initially I got this plugin, and I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the most satisfied with it. I don't know if it was maybe the guitar I was using, or if it was my choice of I guess the tones in the box I was trying to go with. But once I plugged this guitar in, I think this really is a testament to a guitar does make a big difference, and the gear you choose does make a big difference. A lot of people will argue that point, but I am a firm believer that if you just change one component of your signal chain, it just completely changes everything. And I think that this guitar really made me fall in love with this plugin, where my previous guitars, for whatever reason, it just wasn't cutting it for me with this plugin. But I can say that this is probably now my favorite plugin. I know the Rebea was my favorite one last time, but I've always loved Misha's tones, and he is once again the reason why I love playing guitar so much. And I probably wouldn't still be playing guitar if it wasn't for him way back in like 2012, 2013 when I first heard P2. So I knew there was something about this plugin I was going to love. I just hadn't found it at that point. But this guitar really helped to form that love for this plugin. And yeah, I'll probably be using this as my primary plugin probably from now on. So yeah, I approve. And yeah, if you guys have any questions on the plugin, send me a comment, or if you guys liked anything about this video, go ahead and comment. Make sure to like and subscribe. That always helps as well. Really pushes the algorithm and gets this stuff out there. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. Can't talk today. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.